All right, perfect. So if this is your very first time actually being on a call with myself, I do want to go ahead and quickly introduce myself so that we're not complete strangers, and so that you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from with the information that I'm going to be sharing and giving you guys. So to quickly introduce myself, my name is Joshua Wheaton. I've personally been full-time in entrepreneurship for the past 4 years. I've been a part of Eovia since 2020. Well, I am 2020, and then Eovia November of 2023. And so, pretty much in this journey, you guys, I've been very, very blessed to not only take advantage of learning how to trade. I've been able to build online dropshipping stores. I've been able to grow my social media, create a lot of success, travel the world. But most importantly for me, I've been able to create a large impact. Okay. I'm from the south side of Chicago, hence why we're on this call and, talking to majority of the people in Chicago. And, I joined this business, and joining this business was kind of literally everything that I hoped and prayed for. And what I mean when I say that is that I've always had a strong desire to be able to give back to my community and kind of help other people get ahead. But I never really had the resources to actually do it. Drop a one in the chat box below if you ever felt like that, you ever been there. You went through certain struggles in your life, you went through certain challenges in your life, and you like, man, I know I'm not the only person in the world going through this, and I want to be able to get myself to a point to where I'm better so I can help other people do better. That's always been a strong passion and a desire of mine. And it wasn't until 2020 that I got blessed with this opportunity, and I never even knew that there was anything like it. Right? I don't know if any of you guys ever been exposed to network marketing before, this opportunity, but I never really knew anything about it. My mom, she joined Herbalife and joined different companies, and I never really knew what she was doing. I just knew my mom was starting different businesses, and I never knew how the businesses worked, right? And so when I joined IM back in 2020, I'm like, so you're telling me I could learn how to make more money and better my situation, and then I could build a business helping other people do it too? Like, that's insane. You're gonna pay me to do something that I would have done for free? That's crazy. Like that never made sense to me, right? My dad was the first person that I ever enrolled into my business. And you wouldn't have had to pay me to enroll my dad. If my dad wanted to do what I was doing, I was going to tell my dad for free. If you told me not to tell my dad, I would have whispered it to my father, right? I would have snuck and told him. So you're telling me they're putting money on the table for me to help people? Like, I'm all in. And so within my first year, you guys, I was able to hit the rank that was called Platinum 1000 within my first 30 days, right? I built my organization to about 40 to 50 people in my first month. And then my business quickly grew to well over 90 something people in my first year. Now, fast forward, you guys, I have a community of hundreds, and I've helped a lot of people also build their own businesses and communities as well. And so within this call, I want to kind of give you guys a perspective shift, and I'm gonna give you guys some training. And I got the GOAT with me as well, too. My mentor that's kind of helped me, not even kind of, that's helped me create all of the success and the knowledge that I have. Right. And so when it comes down to it, you guys, I personally believe that I got the success in IM and the success that I'm creating right now in Eovia because I look at the opportunity different than the majority of the people who are in the opportunity, right? I truly believe that my level of gratitude and appreciation for what it is that the company allows us to do is a lot higher than the average person. How many of you guys truly believe that you are even blessed to be a part? Right? That's my question. Quick question. How many of you guys really know, like I truly know deep down in my heart, if it wasn't for this platform, this opportunity, I don't know where I would be in my life right now. Like I know that confidently. In these past 4 years, I'm 23 years old. I've had dinners with millionaires. I've been to Christopher Terry's house, a billionaire. Without this opportunity, none of that would have been possible, right? And so because I understand that, I operate at that level of gratitude. Like, man, like I don't even know how I'm here. So I know for a fact that it's important that other people even know what's here. Okay? And so when it comes down to building the business and what this call is really about, right? Me, Jess, and a few other people who are actually a part of the Chicago group, we were met up last time we met, right before the holidays. And I kind of came to Jess and everybody. I'm like, you know what? Like, I know we all have our own individual goals of growing our own personal businesses and community, but let's come together and let's just set a goal that we know we can do. And so that goal and that focus was called, like, we were like, yo, let's impact 100 lives. Let's just start at 100. We got it was about 10 plus, maybe 10, 11 people in the room. I'm like, let's just do 100. Each one of us can definitely make sure that we reach 100 members in Chicago. And I'm very confident that we could reach 1,000 members in Chicago. But I'm like, let's just take it step by step. And so the reason why I was so confident with the level of with that number of 100 because I've done it before. We've done it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science at all. The only thing that it takes is togetherness. The only thing that it takes is each person to understand the goal, understand the mission, and understand the actions that will line up to it. Right? And so that's exactly what we're here to give you guys within this call. Right? So everybody do me a favor and type the mission in the chat for me real quick. Mission 100. Everybody type it in the chat for me. Mission 100. Chicago. That's the vibes. That's what we own. That's what we're not sleeping until it's done. Right? Not literally for some of us. Right? Not literally. But I'm not sleeping until it's done, y'all. Right? It's 2025. And I want y'all to really understand that we have the holy grail of opportunity. Right? We have the holy grail of opportunity. Okay? So I want to give you guys, before I dive into it, right? I want to give you guys an understanding of what we're truly a part of within Eovia. Okay? Eovia, they're calling it the House of Brands now. Why is this? Simply because that there are so many different opportunities that we had to grow out of Academy. We offer so much more, right? The travel portal is not an academy. You don't have to learn how to travel. You just book the trip. Right? Health and wellness. You just take the drink. You just drink this energy. You don't gotta learn this energy. You just drink this energy. You drink the Pandaminos or whatever the case may be. Right? So we grew out of an academy. And what I realized when they made that shift, I realized that that also expanded the potential of my business and the community and the impact that we could create. When it was all about Forex, right? It was only so many people that could be reached. Then they added e-commerce. Then they added crypto. Then they added stocks. And the reach kept expanding. And so right now, I feel like we are at a point to where anyone and everyone could get this impact, right or wrong. Anyone and everyone could get this impact. Anyone and everyone could could accomplish one of their goals here. And so it just comes down to us seeing it and understanding it as that. Okay. So within Eovia, my mindset on building my personal business is that I am a digital business franchise. Do you guys know what a franchise is? Right? Think about a McDonald's, a Wendy's. There was already one mastermind behind creating that business, right? And here at Eovia, we have the same thing. There is already one mastermind, the billionaire who's already known what it takes to create success, right? Christopher Terry built Eovia and then gave us the opportunity to say, take everything that I invested all of my money and energy into and build a business and earn your own income using it. That is crazy. And then we have the power to say, okay, I'm going to build a trading business. Okay, I'm going to build a crypto business. I'm going to build a digital marketing and e-commerce business. I want to build a travel business. Do y'all know y'all could go full-blown Forex, full-blown travel? You could pick one lane and just run with it, right? Find what interests you most and run with it. So I got a PowerPoint that I kind of put together for you guys to kind of break down the mission, right? When it comes down to impacting 100, okay? And I just got some slight little sauce for y'all, right? When we link up on Thursdays, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna get real nitty gritty, you guys. I've enrolled hundreds of people into this platform personally. I've not only built myself to the diamond level, star diamond very, very soon. My dad is a platinum. My mom is a gold, right? Soon to be platinum. I built multiple businesses in this company, all right? So when it comes down to what it actually takes to grow, I'm clear on that, right? And so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of sauce here, and I want us to really come together every single Thursday, right? Within our events and our meetings, and then we were also talking about Tuesdays. I want us to really come together and build this business in the most confident, educated way. Grow our communities and grow our success in the most confident and educated way, right? I feel like too many people freestyle. Too many people think just doing this one little thing or doing a little bit of everything is going to get them to success. So let's just hone down on the things that really matters. Okay? So, who is Warren Spencer and why lead a promotion up here? Right? So, why 100 members? Let's talk about it. Right? 100 members, in my opinion, is the start of a strong ripple effect and growth and impact to our community. Just think about what a room of 10 people look like versus a room of 100. Just think about the skills of a room of 10 people versus the skills of a room of 100 people. Think about the experience of a room with 10 people versus the experience of a room with 100. Right? We will have so many different characteristics of people, right? Different avenues within different networks of these people, right? So 100 members equals more connections, more resources, and more opportunities. When I look at 100 members also, I think about that and I say, wow, that's 10 new business owners, right? We know gold. Gold is 10. Help 10, get 10. That's 100. Simple. So if y'all want to buy into this vision of 100, one of my questions that I'm going to ask you a lot through this call is who's going to be one? Who's going to be one of the people that was able to contribute the 5 to 10 and now you're getting paid every single Friday? When we linking up on Thursday, we might link up again on Friday to spend money together. Right? We might go to the mall, have fun, go out to eat on Friday, create culture out of residual Friday. Right? Next is increased credibility and visibility for the community. So now when we're coming together, people are not just looking at that smaller group, they're looking at that larger group. When we're pulling up to events, when we go to, US events, right? Because I know we've been to some of y'all went to Mexico. And then it was like, oh, Poland in the building. Oh, so-and-so in the building. And then it was like, oh, US in the building. I want to go to events in the US and they like, oh, Chicago is in the building. Like, no, like, and we making noise like Germany would typically. Right? Why not? Right? I want Chicago to be the forefront of what's about to happen within this United States growth within the company. So 100 is the starting point, in my personal opinion, a great starting point, right? So moving forward, I want to break down the goal of impacting 100 lives and growing the community to 100, okay? So the foundation to do it all, right? We have to understand the foundation. We got to understand the focus, the starting point, right? So first, it starts off by understanding the target audiences of these 100 people, right? What type of people are we looking to grow the community with? Traders, creators, entrepreneurs, travelers, etc. And you also want to have this personal thought process for your very own business. Okay, what lane, what type of people do I want within my business, within my community, right? And you want to craft your own personal story and why you're a part of this community to reach that specific person. Let's just say, right, my target audience is content creators. My personal story may be, man, I remember when I was 15 years old and I wanted to get into YouTube, but my life wasn't really that exciting and I didn't really know what type of content to put out there. And now being a part of this community, I got people to collaborate with. Now being a part of this community, I done educated myself enough to be able to educate people within my YouTube content. Now being a part of this community, I get to travel around the world and go to different events. And now I can incorporate travel within my content, right? Next, you want to leverage the community and the resources, the courses, the tools, the mentorship, right? You want to use all of that to enhance your own personal credibility. The biggest reason why I feel like most people struggle in this business is because they don't leverage enough. They focus so much on their own ability. right? You want to take the people like Jess, who've been in the business years before you. You want to take the people who already know what it takes, and you want them to do the work for you. When we come together and we do our events on Thursday, this should be like, man, this is a perfect opportunity to leverage the community to do the work to help me build my business or grow my own personal community, right? So now let's bring in the network marketing strategy of building your business, okay? You want to focus on mastering the 3 P's. Those are prospecting, presenting, right? Personal connection and promoting, right? It's really promoting, right? So you want to use warm market and cold markets very strategically. Okay. And you got to understand these different markets to know how to actually dive into them, right? You have your warm market. These are the people who know you, right? Your friends, your family, your current connections. Your cold market are the people who may know of you or know nothing about you. Okay. So your cold market is going to be social media outreach, going to different events, meeting new people, and planning out different meetups. Okay. And you want to be the person that focus on providing value before asking. What do I mean when I say that? When I was a kid, me and my brother, we already understood our parents, right? Y'all got to understand what you want from people, right? And when you understand what you want from somebody, you know how to kind of do what they want to get what you want, right? My mom, I used to go clean up. I'll go to my mom and be like, hey, mom, you look so good today. I cleaned my room. I washed the dishes. Could I go outside with my friends? Right? I provided value first. I knew I wanted to go out with my friends, but I knew I couldn't just come begging knowing that I ain't do my part. So when I meet new people, I provide value. Yo, bro, I see you a content creator. One thing one of my mentors taught me was dot, 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 dot. Right? I share value. Yo, bro, I know you want to get into trading. What's your current, what all do you know? This is what really changed the game and helped me become profitable. This is my risk management strategy. Damn, you just gonna give it to me like that? Yes, here, take it. And if you want more, I'm a part of this community. Then I go for asking. Then I go for what I want. Right? So next, let's dive into the prospecting side. Right? You want to identify your audience, okay? Traders, entrepreneurs, creators, travelers, or anyone seeking financial freedom. You want to use your personal network of friends, families, and colleagues. I hate when a lot of people be like, don't contact your friends, don't do this, don't do that. Y'all ever see those ads once you join the business? They be like, are you tired of bothering your friends and family members? Anybody that start a business, you start at your friend and your family. If you start doing hair, you go to your little cousins. You go to your sisters. Why would you start as strangers? You never start there, right? But when you start with these people, don't be weird. That's the problem. You go to your cousin and talk to your cousin like she a stranger and she don't know you, ain't known you for years. Don't try to pitch your cousin like you don't know your cousin, right? You got to know the right way of actually just going about it, right? You want to leverage your social media for cold prospecting, right? So when it comes down to qualifying leads, you want to look for people who are open to new opportunities or actively seeking personal growth. You can't give what somebody isn't looking for, right? And the best way that you figure out if they're even open is by asking questions to gauge their interest and their goals. All right, I see we got Bougie Bo on here. I'm gonna be like, yo, look, what's some of your goals in 2025? I'm gonna get a man, I really want to start this business. That's the perfect question to ask 1,000 people right now. What is your goals this year? And when they give you these goals, you give them what they want. Man, I really want to start investing. Don't just say, hey, I got this opportunity. Oh, you want to start investing? Yeah, man, give value. Have you ever heard of this crypto? Have you ever heard of that crypto? It was literally at this point, and if you would have put this amount in, you could have got to this point. They're like, whoa, dang, really? I never heard of it. Then you offer, right? Then you ask, hey, what you got going on Thursday? You should pull up to this event. We do it every Thursday. I got a community. We do X, Y, and Z, right? So when it comes down to prospecting, you want to focus on engaging. That's all you really want to do is start by building genuine connections, building rapport before actually discussing the community and what it is that you offer. Okay. Next, here's some scripts for you guys. All right. Warm market scripts. Take a screenshot if you want to. right? Hey, Justin, right? I've been meaning to reach out to you. I recently joined the community that's been helping people grow in trade and travel, entrepreneurship. Find one. You don't got to talk about everything, right? You're somebody that I thought of because of this. Would you be interested in learning more? Right? Let's say I'm talking to my cousin. Let me think of one of my cousins. My cousin Brian, right? My cousin Brian she went to esthetician school, right? She creates content. She loves making food videos and stuff like that. So I'm gonna call my cousin Brian, be like, hey Brian, look, I wanted to reach out to you because I recently just joined this community that's helping people grow within content creating, helping girls start businesses. And I thought about you because it's this girl a part of the community who's an esthetician too, and I wanted to know, like, if you would be open and learning more on how you could, have more resources to create better content and or start earning more income starting your own business. Whatever the case may be, right? Very, very genuine, very, very straightforward, very, very straight to the point. And at that point, they're going to say a simple yes or no. But if you understand this person, you understand what they do and what they want, they can't say no because it's already in alignment. You feel what I'm saying? You ask a homeless person, hey, do you want money in your cup? The homeless person is going to say yes. Why? Because it's already in alignment. You know, you've gathered the information. You see that he wants money, right? Cold market, right? When I hit people up on social media, I'm straight to the point. Hey, what's up? I just came across your profile. I love your content. I see that you post a lot of travel videos. I'm a part of a growing community for entrepreneurs and content creators, and I think that it could align with what you're already doing. Are you open to like talking more about it? Everybody will be open to talk. But if you start talking about obligations and memberships and all of the extra, then it's going to create more pressure on the conversation. You just want to build genuine connections, right? And then that's like a little script for following up with people. Okay. Next thing, right? Presenting. When it comes down to presenting, what I want you guys to understand, something that y'all have heard all from a lot of successful people in the industry, is facts tell, stories sell. I cannot tell you how many people I've had join my business after I did a 1 hour presentation. And I asked them, what was your favorite part? Man, bro, I love how you said that your mom was struggling. I love how you said that you worked at Amazon because me too, and I want to quit too. I'm like, bro, I just talked all of this investor stuff. I just talked all this business stuff. And you like that I worked at Amazon? Cool. Cool. If that's going to get you into business, cool. Right? Your story will do 90% of the work for you every time. I promise you. So you want to begin with your personal experience while you join and highlight specific benefits that you gain. There's a structure to telling your story, right? You want to kind of talk about where you were when you first started, why you needed the opportunity. You want to give a relatable problem. I tell people all the time, I was working at Amazon. I was doing DoorDash, Instacart, reselling shoes. I was breaking my back and still getting nowhere forward. I didn't know when life was going to change for me. I was searching here, there, and I finally found this, and this gave me X, Y, Z, and now this is where I'm going to be. People now can relate to your problem, relate to your story. They're going to get excited by the solution that you found for your problem, and they're going to see how it could be a solution for them too. So the presentation always starts with your story, right? Then you want to provide a clear overview. Understand that the community's mission is going to be very, very important, and someone being able to see if it's the community for them. Whether you're focusing on the trading goal of the community, the travel goal of the community, the entrepreneurship goal of the community, whatever the case may be. And you want to focus on what it is that we offer. Then you want to outline the membership options and the income opportunities. Okay? You want to focus on using visuals. Don't try to explain majority of what we do in voice or in text. You want to use presentations, videos, and success stories to make the opportunity relatable. Right? And one thing I need you guys to do more of is get to know the people that you're in business with. Because when you're talking to people, Each person might not be a person meant for you to sign up. Y'all ever go to convention and be like, y'all gotta be honest with me when I say this. Y'all ever go to convention and y'all see certain people be like, they join? You ever see somebody that's like the complete opposite of you? And you like, if I seen that person walking down the street, I probably would have never prospected them. They joined? Right? That's real. I see people get on stage making more money than me, and I'll be like, they joined? Right? So when you start to get to know the people that we're in business with, it'll be people like that that you'll see in the street, and you won't think about yourself. You won't say, hey, my name's Jess, I'm Hispanic, I was in marketing, this and that. But you might say, I see Josh when I see him. Right? I see so-and-so when I see her. And now when you're prospecting them, you're not prospecting them to tell them just your story. You're trying to tell them the story of the person that you see that they might relate to. And now you already connected with me. You connected with Jess. So it's easy for you to now get us in front of them to close the deal for you. Does that make sense? So you always want to make sure that you know who you're in business with, right? And connect with each other. Types of presentations. You have the opportunity events, the in-person events that we host, like in Chicago, webinar presentations, video overviews, one-on-one presentations, which should never end as a one-on-one. If you're breaking it down to somebody and you're just simply showing your back office, your products, you always close out with somebody on the other end, whether that's a testimony from somebody within the community, whether that's your mentor looking to seal the deal. Never just show the business by yourself. Last but not least is promoting, right? When it comes down to promoting, you guys, social media, right? You want to share testimonials. Nobody cares that you're looking at charts. I'm going to be honest with you. You could post that you made money. You could post your profits. You could post all of that. But nobody cares if you're the only one that looks like you're winning. You need to be showing other people on your page more than you show yourself sometimes, because then it makes you look bigger than who you are. If you're unranked right now, nobody outside of the business should be able to tell, because you're highlighting everybody in the business as if they're in your business. Right? I tell my team this all the time. Anytime I bring somebody new in, we brought in somebody new. Go shout them out. Go post them like you personally enrolled them. We go to events and we're in Chicago, met up on a Thursday. Showcase the room like you created the room. Everybody is there because of you, right? And interview people, connect with people, get them on your page, record, post videos with them, right? Personal wins and behind the scenes as moments, right? These are things that you want to promote and show, right? Post consistently to build credibility and interest and attract interest. Your posts have to have purpose, you guys. I see some people post just to post. That's very pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. It's pointless. It's pointless. You have to post with purpose. When they see this, what do you want them to do? What do you want them to say? How do you want them to feel? Right? Events. You want to promote events, right? You want to host webinars, promote that. Q&A sessions, promote that. Live streams, promote that. And interact with your prospects socially, right? And at events. Promote every event through social media and direct outreach, right? So when we're meeting up on Thursdays, I'm not going to lie, by Friday, y'all should be promoting for Thursday. That's the reason why we don't have 100 right now, if I could be completely honest with you. That's the reason why we don't have 100 right now. At the end of every Thursday event, everybody should be making videos like, yo, you guys, I'm here in Chicago at this event. We just wrapped it up. If you missed out, I feel sorry for you. But next Thursday is your chance. If you're somebody that's looking to learn how to multiply your income streams in 2025, if you're somebody looking for that right community in 2025, this is the place to be. At the end of every event on Thursday, that's what the event should end in. And then Friday, you're leading up to it. I just got paid, blah, blah, blah. If you want to learn how to start a business where you get paid every single Friday, meet me Thursday. Right? All throughout the week. Monday, you're profiting. Monday, people are getting results. That should be all promotion to the next event. Right? Call to actions, right? Always include a way for people to take the next step. If you're not telling people what to do when you're promoting and you're posting, you're just doing it for free at this point. You're doing it with no purpose, right? You always got to have purpose. DM me for the details. Click the link to apply, whatever the case may be, and always make sure that they know what you want them to do when you're posting. Okay. So promo scripts, right? Take a screenshot of this. This is something that you can use. All right. So at this point, you guys, when it comes down to Chicago, like I've mentioned, all right, I built my organization in Chicago when I first started out. Okay. And I quickly grew out of Chicago. I'm not gonna lie. Quickly grew out of Chicago. And I never came back after I grew out. I had this one person sign up. And this is why I know we can do it in Chicago. Let me tell you a quick story before I pass this over to the GOAT. Because he's the person that helped me when this all started to happen. I had a member join my business, right? And he wasn't even supposed to join for real, for real. Somebody on my team signed him up. I was doing the three-way call. He was making excuses. I was tired of his excuses. I'm like, man, I don't even care no more. I gave the phone back to her, and she somehow got him signed up, right? And when I tell you from this one person, this was my first out-of-town person for real. I had Indiana, I had Chicago, I had a little bit of Wisconsin probably, but this was the first out-of-town. And when I tell you guys, this was one person in Birmingham, Alabama, that came in. I first tried to launch him in the business. He was acting like he didn't want to launch for real. I told him, man, hit me when you want to work. He hit me back up. He like, yo, I want to work. I did 3 launch calls with this person. First call had 50 people on it. The second launch call had 30-something people on it. Right? The third launch call had like 40-something people on it. When I tell you guys, in about 2 months, I was driving 10 hours from Chicago to Birmingham, Alabama, and we built a team of 60 people in like 2 months from one person. We only had 2 ranks out there, 2 to 3 ranks. 2 to 3 ranks. And I didn't even live in that city. So if we could build globally, I built a team in Sweden on Zoom to like 20 to 30 people. Popped the Platinum 600 in Sweden. If we could do stuff like that from a distance, imagine what we can do in our own backyard. Now, this person that I'm about to introduce you guys to, he don't need a real introduction to me. But I don't know how new some of y'all are in. So I'm gonna tell y'all who this person is, right? This person that I invited on this call, you guys, is literally, we call him the millionaire maker, right? You know, we can't say certain stuff like this, but this is a small Chicago call. So I'm gonna talk my ish, and y'all better not snitch on me, okay? We call him the millionaire maker, right? Why do we call him that, right? Because a lot of y'all are here and don't know that y'all was here because of a decision that he made. Y'all like, what are you talking about, Josh? I've never met this guy, right? When I Am Academy first started, this is the person that Christopher Terry went to and was like, yo, I need your help. I need to expand. Like I told you, you walk down the street and you might see somebody that you don't relate with. He looked at him and said, you're younger than me, right? You probably got a lot more influence, and I want to connect with you. I want to work with you to expand this to something that can impact the people that are like you. And from that one decision, you guys, I Am Academy had, I don't know, he could tell you a few hundred. The company started off with a few hundred. And this person was there through the 4, the 5, 750s. Chairman 750 at the time, that was 70,000 people. We had 4 to 5 Chairman 750s at once, all in his business. Your mentors of mentor, this is his upline, right? And it's not the positioning that makes him who he is. But when I tell y'all the heart of this individual, I've never known someone to be so rich and so humble. I've never known anybody like that. So humble. When I tell you guys, when I joined this business and I was like, yo, I want to take this to the next level. We was grinding in Chicago. We had a group of maybe 100 to 200 in Chicago. This individual having Chairman 750s in his back office, all the way down to Platinum 150s, chose to come out to Chicago, didn't book a hotel, didn't book an Airbnb, slept in the same crib of my Platinum 2000 leader as all of us, and grinded with us for weeks as a Chairman 100. Y'all remember when Sheba and all of that stuff was popping off? I watched him. I watched what he made off of that in the living room. I'm talking about pulled up to the hood, 79th Street at my cousin's church. We hosted events, home events, all of it, you guys. He was there through it all and didn't even have to. So right now, I'm here to tell y'all that it's 2025. I believe I should have made well over 6 to 7 figures in this company. I feel like Jess might be able to agree. I've been here long enough and I've seen enough people make so much money to where right now it's my time, right? And I feel like we got some people in Chicago that feel the same exact way. Like, yo, this year needs to be my year. And so the goal of 100 is because I know that when we get anywhere near 100, he will be able to help us duplicate this to thousands because he's done it before. So I want you to understand that this call is just the start before he start pulling up and we hosting the biggest of events. We booking the biggest of arenas and everything like that for our events. This is the start of it all, you guys. We're 2 days into the new year. And I feel like there couldn't have been no more perfect alignment than to have this individual with us. So if you're there with me, Rich, I'm going to go ahead and add you to the spotlight so that you could go ahead and give the community the game and the blueprint on what you personally believe will help us take this thing to the next level, to create the success that we want, to make the impact that we desire to make, and to grow Chicago and take it to a whole new level. Let's see. So y'all go ahead and light the chat box up, right? Drop a bunch of fires in the chat, right? Let me know that y'all are here, right? Let him know that y'all are here. All right, keep it flooded, keep it flooded, keep it flooded. And when you're ready, boss, the call is yours.
Yes, sir. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome, man. Shout out to Josh, man, doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to everybody that's plugged in on a late night. Thursday night. It's almost 10 o'clock, guys, and you guys are plugged in. Shout out to you guys for everybody plugged in with us tonight in Chicago. I can't wait to come back to Chicago. I heard Josh. I kind of just got into the end of the meeting. I was rushing to make sure I got into the house. I didn't want to give you guys the meeting in the car, but shout out to all of you guys in Chicago. I can't wait to come back out there. I know Josh was kind of giving you guys the story last time I was out there, and I know you guys is runners, right? I know you guys is runners. I know Josh is a runner. I know you guys were supposed to do a meeting tonight, and you guys say, you know what? We can't do a meeting tonight. We still gonna put in the work, right? We still gonna hop on Zoom. We still gonna make sure we get this education, this knowledge on whatever we can do to go to the next level. So I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I might just depend, just dependent. For you guys who don't know me, my name is Garrett Roberts. Everybody calls me Rich off the net. And the simple fact is, I was just like you guys. I started on a call like this on the internet, and that's why they call me Rich off the net. I took full advantage of the opportunity. I took full advantage of the education. I took full advantage of the mentorship. But at the end of the day, no matter what Josh tells you, no matter what your mentor tells you, your upline tells you, it starts with you guys saying, you know what, I'm going to be that person to to launch Chicago. I'm gonna be that person to launch the United States. I'm not gonna wait for someone else to do it. I already know that I need to be profitable. I already know how to be profitable. I already know that I need to plug into these systems and become educated on what I'm selling, not just so I can make money. I was telling somebody the other day, I love what I do. I've been doing this for 12 years now. I've been a part of this company for 12, going on 12 years now. And I said, the reason why I love it is because I never feel like I'm going out selling somebody. I'm giving you the education that I've been able to attain over the 12 years because of my partnership with Chris, because of my partnership with the educators that get paid from the company, 6, 7 figure earners that get paid from the company and we have access to, right? Because of that access, I'm now educated enough where if I'm talking to a banker, a lawyer, a basketball player, someone richer than me, someone that's not as fortunate as me, I feel like I'm doing them a favor when I start talking about the business. I never feel like let me try to just sell them so I could get a sale. I know that most people in the world still don't know anything about crypto. Most people in the world still don't have a trading account. Like they've never even started. Most people in the world are just now trying to catapult into the online digital sales. Most people in the world don't have a community of 6 and 7 figure earners. Like, let's just be honest, guys. It's 10 o'clock and I'm pretty tired, right? And let's just be honest. If it wasn't for this platform, you couldn't get somebody who's made millions and millions of dollars to come on here and tell you anything for free, let alone, right? Because of this partnership and because of the community, you're now in position to say, sorry guys, you're now in position to say, I'm hungry and they're feeding me knowledge. It's up to me to continue to go to the buffet with my plate, fill it up, with my plate, fill it up, with my plate, fill it up. But what a lot of people do here is they only bring a cup to this buffet because they didn't even believe. They heard the advertisement saying it's an all you can eat buffet of knowledge, it's an all you eat buffet of opportunity, but we're so skeptical that we already come to the situation skeptic of it, not even believing that it's for us, not believing that we could do it, right? And I heard Josh say being at an event, right? Being at an event and seeing people that make you say, how the how the hell did he do it? Right? I love for people, to see me and be like him, right? Because I want you to understand it don't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how you talk. When I got into this, I didn't even talk. I thought I was an introvert. I wasn't an introvert. I was just broke and didn't have anything educated to talk about. Right? You're not an introvert. You just don't got nothing to talk about yet. Right? But when I started realizing if I follow what the successful people are doing, then I should be able to somewhat, even if I fall short, I should be able to get those type of results. Right? I never even knew network marketing was a thing until I got in it. So it wasn't something like I studied or I had the blueprint. I didn't even have an upline. My upline is Christopher Terry. Right. So I didn't even have an upline. I didn't have anyone to get on calls like you had tonight. I didn't have anyone to come through with a presentation teaching me how to launch my market, teaching me how to brand myself, teaching me how to use the products, teaching me how to sell the products. We didn't have anything, but the thing that I had from day one was belief, right, in myself and awareness to know that I shouldn't even be in this seat right now, right? I believe that it starts with us understanding that we are lucky to even be here. When I seen the opportunity and I sat down and I heard it, I was like, okay, Christopher Terry, look at him, look at me. Then I was like, what's the chances of someone like him really sitting down with me? What's the chances of me being able to even afford a meeting to talk to this man? And so once he started paying his vision and started telling me, I want to put the concept of trading in the households of the people who can't afford it. Before Chris, guys, just to give you guys some history, before Chris, you needed 15 to 20,000 to even try to trade, to even try to learn trading. 15 to 20,000 just to meet someone that was going to teach you. Like how our educators teach you every single day, you needed 15 to 20,000 just for one little meeting, right? So when he painted the vision, I not only made a decision to say, yes, I want to learn this for myself to change my life, but I said, wow, this is something I can't keep for myself. Some of you guys on this call right now are telling yourself, I can't share this until I become successful. I can't share this until I become knowledgeable. That is a mentality that's going to not only make you miss out on opportunity, but it's probably going to make somebody close to you miss out on the opportunity. The only reason I became successful here is because I didn't keep this a secret to myself. I shared it with people who ended up taking it and making 10 times more than me. So I want you to think of it like that. I promise you, you help three people in your business make more than you, you'll never have to worry about how much you're making, right? You'll never have to. This is not one of those things where, oh, the guy at the top makes all the money. Technically, I'm like the guy, and I didn't make all the money. And I'm not even the top earner. Because the way this system was put together was no matter what you do or when you come in, if you build this thing out right, you learn from the people that came in before you. You learn the system. You understand that this is for every single person that you come encounter with when you walk outside. Everybody wants to trade now, guys. I remember 10 years ago, we had to convince people to invest, convince people about crypto, convince the banks about crypto. 10 years ago, I go into the bank and invest in crypto. They're like, yo, we're going to shut your account down. This is illegal. Now, you see what's going on. The bankers are the biggest buyers in the world. Not the bankers. They're not even allowed to buy any. But the bank owners, they're the biggest buyers of the world. Right. So we no longer have to convince somebody and say, hey, bro, you got multiple bills. You should have multiple income streams. We no longer have to convince people and say, hey, you're on Instagram every single day, seeing people travel the world, run a business, run a clothing brand, be an investor. You should do the same. Hey, we don't have to convince people to say you got a job, and a job is just not enough in today's society. But what is good is you use that job as a stepping stone, and that money that you're making from that job, be able to invest it into your business, invest it into your retirement or whatever, right? We're no longer in the world where we have to convince everyday people, guys. Even Donald Trump recommends people to do network marketing. Like we're no longer in that era where people are like, oh, is it one of them things? Absolutely, is one of them things. Absolutely, it's just so happened we're a part of one of those things that's been around for 10 years, that's documented, that's been featured in Forbes. Our partnerships are known worldwide. Soon as you start this business, you don't just got a business in Chicago, guys. I'm from a place where you don't even know. Most people didn't even start using the internet until like 2017, right? You guys got to understand when you start this business, you have a global business. You have a global business now. It's not just in Chicago. Anybody that comes in after you make a decision to use this business and utilize the business counts towards your business, right? I don't know all the people in my business, and I'm not even trying to. It's too many. There's no way that I'm going to log in my back office and go meet hundreds of thousands of people. But what I do know is my one yes to my friend, my one yes to my friend, my one yes to this guy that I met on the street, my one yes to this guy I met on Instagram turned into hundreds of thousands of people. So if my yes can do that and make me millions of dollars and help hundreds of other people make millions of dollars. We've helped so many people make millions of dollars. We don't even keep count. You know how in most companies they got an exact list of how many people. We ain't trying to keep count. Matter of fact, we deleted the list out our back office for anybody that's been around for a while. It's not even there. We're not even keeping count. We are documented to have the system that survived 2, 3 recessions now. Right. And the reason why we've been able to survive that is because we're teaching education. We're pitching education. We're pitching mentorship. Somebody asked me, what do you sell? I sell mentorship. What do you want to be? Let me know. What do you want to be? I want to start a clothing brand. Guess what? We got mentors for that. What do you want to be? Oh, I want to get into stocks. Guess what? We got mentors for that. Oh, what do you want to be? I want to be a travel entrepreneur. We got mentors for that and a system for that and a back office for that that you didn't have to pay tens of thousands for. We are the ultimate launch pad for new and experienced entrepreneurs, guys. Soon as you understand that, you'll understand that you got what everybody looking for. That's why when I talk to people, see now I'm starting to flow. Yeah, I ain't reading off of nothing, guy. I'm just going now. I just walked in the house. I'm in mode now. So I want you guys to understand. You got something where when you talk, people should do this after you done. When you talk, they should do this when you done talking. They should go like this and tell you pick a card for them to sign up with because you led with education. You led with testimonials. You led with experience. You led with the history. You led with the power of the tools. You led with how, no matter if they're a busy person or a person with money, a person with a job, a person with a business, that it could still fit in their lifestyle. I don't care what excuse someone gives me. I'll be busy. Good. We got service for you. I'm broke. Great. We got services for you. I already got money, bro. Great. We're for you. You see, the difference is I believe we're for everyone. So when I'm done talking to them, it's like, you owe me because I educated you during this talk. I educated you so much that I didn't even have to ask you to sign up. You feel like you owe me. I want you guys to change the way that you look at this business. I don't look at the business like it's a network marketing company. I look at it like I met Elon Musk in the beginning. We're not launching network marketing products, guys. If you really dig deep into what we sell in here, one of my best friends is a guy named Stevenson Lindor. I brought him into the company. He became an educator inside of this company. When I met him, he was not a big known person. He was not a big known trader. He was not a big networker. But this opportunity allowed for him to take advantage of the education, right? When I met him, I had no clue that he would go in, become an educator, talk on stages all around the world. I had no clue. But what I did know, what I do know is he came in, learned, took advantage of the opportunity. He made what he made out of it. If you're on this call right now, great. Your mentor is whoever your mentor is, right? But you have to understand it's up to you to say, you're just a stepping stone for me to go next level. And by me going next level, it's going to help me and you. I never wanted to be a person that I think that's why I was gifted at this point in my career to not have an upline, because all the times that I did, I felt like I was the perfect mentee. I wanted to make sure that my upline never had to worry about my leg. I was going to do what I had to do. I was going to blow that leg out. I was going to make sure that by the next time I talked to him, he was asking me for advice. And that's exactly what happened. Asking me for advice. Now, 10 years later, every person that I ever was on their team or anybody that I ever looked at as a mentor or a upline, they've all now been a part of my business. And that it doesn't happen by luck. It happens by staying consistent. It happens by being put out there, speaking loudly about what you do in your business, not being ashamed that you're a net. Guys, network marketing is going to be one of the biggest things that people join in 2025. It's affordable, it pays residual income, and you can have success with people that you love, build a team, a sales. Like the whole narrative that people used to have, they no longer have that narrative in 2025. So it's up to you to start off and go do your launch call. It's up to you to show up to social media every single day and say, hey guys, I'm looking for business owners. Hey guys, are you an inspiring business owner? Are you an inspiring trader? Are you looking to start your drop shipping career? Well, guess what? I'm a part of the #1 platform that launches new and experienced business owners into a community of successful people that you can learn from every single day, that utilizes AI tools, that utilizes whatever you want to say. I'm just freestyling and I can make it sound better than, hey, you want to join my Forex team? I don't care. Don't say that anymore. It's 2025. No more, yeah, all you gotta do, bro, is join the group. And no, this is literally $1 billion company, ladies and gentlemen. It did billions of dollars in sales through regular individuals on Zoom like me and you. Chris didn't build it to $1 billion, guys. We did. Us on Zoom or in living rooms or hotel rooms. We built it. So that means the people before you were just like you on Zoom, just like this, looking just like this. There's no difference between us and you. The only difference is I seen it and said, I'm going all out. This is my life and it's going to change my life. There's some people that see it and say, I'll try it out. And then they pay the money and then they go inactive before the 30 days is even over. Right? I'm the guy that made sure it had to work. I'm going to learn this thing as fast as possible. The things I learn, I'm going to apply it fast as possible. The reason why I applied it as fast as possible, because I wanted to be able to go back to whoever taught me and said, you're cap. That's really why I did it fast. I just wanted to be like, yeah, I did everything he said. You're cap. But what happened was I did everything they said, and I became a six-figure earner in less than a year. From the trenches, from the trap. I had 2 felonies, a newborn daughter, every excuse you could think of in 2012. What year are we in? 2025. That means ever since I made the decision in 2012 for 13 years straight, I've been unemployable. I went from unemployed, they won't even call me back for the application, to by the time they started calling back, it was like an assistant there answering the call. That can happen to you. You got the same formula, same system, same partnership, same product, same Instagram, same Facebook, same YouTube. And I know I'm not lying because my wife ended up doing it 5 years later. And she created a six-figure income for herself right after having our baby 6 months later. So she didn't start when I started. She actually started 5 years later, had a baby, went to YouTube, dropped a couple videos, told her story, and personally signed up over 1,500 people in less than a year in this business. 1,500 people personally signed them up. No crazy videos, no crazy edits, no crazy wardrobes, just in your house telling your story. That's the world we're in right now. So if she could do it, someone that don't even need to do it, I believe now anyone can. Because that was like a guinea pig test. Like, yeah, I just want to see if it worked for anyone. And it worked for anyone, right? It's because we have the powerful system. We have powerful services, tools. Our mentorship is all stuff that people are looking for, guys. So it starts with you being confident. It starts with you understanding that income is not the only thing that determines that you're winning here. Like you're on a call at 10 o'clock at night, learning how you could take this $1 billion business that you franchise for $20. Let's just really think deep, guys. You franchise this business for less than you. The amount you paid to become an IBO can't even buy you a meal. Let's be real. Soon as you make your first sale, I want y'all to think about this. Soon as you make your first sale, everything after that is profit. So take me for example. 13 years ago, I made my first sale. 13 years ago, I hit $600 a month. So that means for 13 years, guys, my whole life is off of profit. Soon as you make your first sale, if that's not the best opportunity to be in, something that's lasted 10 years, created hundreds and thousands of success stories, zero overhead as a business owner. I'm talking about like real deal stuff. You got zero overhead as a business owner. I know people who've made tens of millions of dollars in this business. And guess how much they pay to run their business? Zero. Unless you counting traveling. If we counting that, oh yeah, I'll be working hard. I traveled. That ain't no, you having fun. That's what we call hard work nowadays. Yeah, I traveled overseas. I'm working so hard. Yeah, guys, I want that to be hard work for you. I want you to say, man, I'm working so hard. I hopped on a Zoom at 10 o'clock and talked for 20 minutes. Dang, this is so hard for these millions. I want that to be you. But the difference from me and you is I done hopped on thousands of 10 o'clock calls. You know what I'm saying? I done did this 12 years now. I done hopped on thousands of calls like this. I done seen thousands of these little faces on here looking at me like I'm crazy. I done did this already. And the truth is, I don't know if it's gonna be you. I don't know if it's gonna be Latrell, Bougie, Jess. I don't know. I don't know which one is gonna be. I just hope that is one of you guys, right? I can't determine which one is gonna be. I just hope that is one of you guys, because if it's one of you guys, guess what we get out of it? Once you become a successful story, we get to wrap our arm around you on stage, take a pic, say, yeah, you remember when you didn't believe? All right, have fun with your meals. That's what we get out of it. We do this for good clout. Good clout. We just want to be able to say, yeah, this person believed in the system that's been working for 10 years. Yeah, they did. It was hard to get them in. They was a little stubborn. They quit at first. They came back. They might have blew an account. They didn't give up. But now look at them. Yeah, let's take the pic. Yeah, have fun with the memes. Tag me. That's what we do it for. So can you be that person that we could get on stage with and take that pic? That's all we're asking. And the only thing you got to do to get to that is run the play. It's like being on a sports team. The plays is like joining the Chiefs and then being skeptical about what the Super Bowl ending will be. That's what y'all basically doing right here. Y'all just joined the Chiefs, and some of y'all are showing up to practice like you don't know if you're gonna make the playoffs or something. Even though they lost a couple games. Some of y'all done lost a couple games. Now you showing up, giving Pat Holmes the side eye because you lost a couple games. That's what's happening here. So now you just got to be fully committed, learn what you got to do, learn what you got to do to go next level, and then learn what you got to teach to bring your people next level with you guys. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Josh, I'm going to throw this thing back to you, man. I hope you all have a good night. Peace, love, happiness. We out.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Show some love in the chat, y'all. Show some love in the chat. Definitely appreciate you, Rich, bro. All the time you take out, all the mentorship that I didn't got for these past years. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Um, so yeah, you guys. I do want to kind of just close this thing out with a few updates and talking to you guys about a few things. So, like, first and foremost, drop a CHI, drop Shy in the chat if you're in Chicago. All right, let me just see some of the names real quick. I don't know who Zoom user is. We got a decent amount. So, quick question, all right? When it comes down to building a business, the residual income, what's some of y'all goal, right? What's some of y'all goal? right? By let's just say by France convention, how much are you looking to earn per month from the business? If you're not building the business, don't desire to build the business, this just ain't a conversation for you. But if you desire to build the business, possibly even walk that stage in France, how much are you looking to earn per month? All right, don't hit me with these titles now. I'm still still adjusting. I know start down. That's 4,000. Okay. Is Jess the only person? I want to be making 3 to 4 or 5K per month. Y'all don't gotta drop. Just tell me what you need. And we can start there. Tell me what you need. Josh, these my bills. This the bill that's beating me the most. If I could make this per month, I'm happy. I'm appreciative. Right? I see we got a 4K, a 3 to 5K, a 600, a few thousands. Perfect. So, like I mentioned, y'all, right? I wish I had the time to where I could just pull stuff up and show y'all. But when it comes down to building this business, y'all, this is a sport for me. You know, you know how like Kobe go to the gym and he just get some shots up, you know, a little one-on-one, ball in the basket type vibe. When it comes down to enrolling customers in this business, attracting customers, you might feel like, Josh, I don't got the network. I don't know what rank I could hit. Don't none of that matter. I know how to attract. I know how to. When I say attract, I mean get people to you. So if you worried about going to people, that ain't even a problem at this point with social media. I know how to get people to you. All right. So if any of you guys have the goal and the desire to build your business, whether it's 300 a month, 600 a month, 1,000 a month, 2,000 a month, 4,000 a month, or beyond, I'm personally willing and looking to help you achieve that. Right. But what I need one thing from y'all. One thing from y'all. One thing from y'all. For those who show up to the Thursday events, for those who haven't and should and can show up to the Thursday events, what I want us all to do is make a list. Can we do that? I want us all to make a list. And when y'all make this list, I want you to ask yourself a few questions. Who in this year of 2025 do I know who could use some extra income, who would like to travel more, who I would like to travel with, who I would like I DM certain people like, yo, I'm trying to get money with you this year. What's up? Like straight up. They might not care about getting money with me, but I want to get money with them. All right. I want you to make a list of these people. Let's start in Chicago. All right. All of the people that you know in Chicago or in the Chicagoland area, make a list. People that you know that could use some extra income, that's already making good income, that has good influence, that creates great content, that travels a lot, that want to travel more. I want you to make a list, all right? And what I'll do a meeting with you guys per whoever makes the list. I'm not doing a meeting with everybody. I'm not here to talk to everybody. I'm here to talk to the people who want to work, who want to get the goal done. I'm not gonna lie. If you need me, hit me up. You got questions, hit me up. But as far as me preaching a message that ain't meant for everybody, I'm not looking to even waste y'all time or my time. But for whoever makes the list, let's strive for at least 15 to 20 people in the Chicagoland area. A list of 15 to 20. I will personally get on a meeting with you and either show you how to successfully invite these people to next Thursday's meeting, or I will personally invite with you. All right? The way that I got to $600 a month. You know how I got to $600 a month? Yo, what's good, bro? Yeah, man. I hope everything is good. I got somebody that I want you to talk to. And I would just pass the phone to my mentor. And he'll just pick it up from there. He'd be like, what's your name? I didn't even tell the name. I didn't edify. I ain't know how to do none of that. I'm just here. Yo, what's good, sis? How you doing, man? I got somebody I need you to talk to. And I was just in the background, nervous as hell, like I'm the one doing the talking. And he closing the deal for me, right? So I will work with you to help you pack out the room Thursday, or I will do the work for you to pack out the room Thursday. I want our next Thursday event to be the biggest starting point to where we damn near like, man, we set the goal for 100 and we just got 50. How? We just did it that fast, right? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? For those who set the goals of the income that y'all want to earn, it's a new year right now. The reason why I hit Platinum 1000 so fast, one thing Rich said, was because I had to. I don't know if any of y'all struggling with the monthly fee, right? You know you are if you are. Some of y'all on this call may be inactive right now, right? I don't know. But I knew when I joined, if I didn't start making more money immediately, the business will kick me out of the business. Some of y'all don't know how that feels. Some of y'all just got enough money to where you just pay the monthly fee and you don't think about it. That wasn't how it was for me. Some of y'all could just put $500 in your account, in your trading account, and lose 200, 300 and be okay with it. That wasn't my situation. So I joined this business knowing that I had to get a result. And so I'm willing to commit to those who need a result right now. Because the biggest thing especially if you've been here, I salute you if you've been in this business over a year and you're not, if you have the desire to build the business for over a year and you're not making at least $1,000 a month right now, I salute you. Because I also knew that I couldn't do that either. I'm the type of person where I got to see progress if I'm going to continue. You know what I mean? And so I knew that I had to do more sooner so that I could make myself happier quicker before I gave up. Right? So if you're already committed and you have not made the money, perfect. But I need us to enter 2025 and turn that commitment to action. It's too many people that just show up in this company. I'm not going to lie to you. Say the goals, write the goals down, dream, build, want this, want that, and don't get it. It's too many. And I want Chicago to be the end of that, to where they be like, dang, them people over there, they really get what they say they want. They really do what they say they're going to do. I believe we can. They trying to bring back chairman screens to titanium. I don't even care for that. I'm not going to lie. It was too many people on my team screaming and they not here now. I'm cool. I don't want to hear it. I just want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You want to hit gold, let's get it done. You want to hit platinum, let's get it done. You want to hit diamond, let's get it done. So I'm here to commit with y'all to help y'all do that. So for whoever gets the list done, I'm doing private calls. Whether you're on my team or not, me helping you get to gold and platinum probably not even going to change my income. The only person I've seen that dropped something that could change my income was Latrell. And it can't even change my income. You're in one of my strongest legs. Can't even change my income. Right? So that's that, right? Just wanted to put that out there. Now, I want to go ahead and bring up Jess. Y'all go ahead and drop some fire and some love in the chat for Jess, right? The person who been holding it down in Chicago with me, showing up, doing presentations, showing up first. All right, appreciate you, Jess, for taking the time out, hopping on this meeting, and getting your group of your community on the call as well.
No, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Perfect. Awesome. Sorry for the lighting. My ring light is completely dead. I gave up in the middle of Garrett's call. I was like, great. But I won't take too much of your time. Actually, you know what? Let's drop some thank yous to both, Josh and Garrett. Like Rich, actually, I love calling him Rich more than anything his real government name, because they actually took time of their day to really drop some value and give us some blueprint of what 2025 is going to go ahead and take Chicago. And I'm so grateful for that information they gave us. That training was everything. I wish I was in person so I could go ahead and just really throw my energy. I was literally jumping up my seat. I was like, yes, that's what we need. Yes, that's what we need to hear. You know, it's like, and that's exactly what is going to go ahead and take, especially every single one of you who dropped how much you wanted to go ahead and do in your by actually friends. So I won't take too much more of your time. I did want to go ahead and share my screen real quick because I want to talk about events, right? We know that events changes lives, and this is one of the reasons why probably one of you guys ended up being in one of the events and you guys got started. I want to share this one. Okay, perfect. See, the thing is, if you notice, the fact that you have leaders that are willing to go ahead and do events for you is everything. When I first got started, it took me a whole year to find out who was doing events. I was running them by myself, whether it was one person showing up, 0 people showing up, until finally I started finding the community. You guys have this blueprint. We have Tuesdays and Thursdays available for you. You guys are willing to go ahead and take a screenshot of this. The address are listed in there. The dates are listed. This is for the entire month of January, which we're going to go ahead and do this and drop it on the chat so that you guys have this for every month. And just know, on Tuesdays, this is where we get to elevate your skills, whether it's on e-commerce, whether it's trading, whether whatever you want to do, you have to invite anything that you need. Tuesdays will go ahead and do that for you. And then on Thursdays, we have the events at this beautiful apartment building that Ben and Brian are available for us to go ahead and host this event. There's a picture below me here. And I'm going to say, you know, it's like, I'm very grateful that we have a space that allows us to go ahead and carry these events, a beautiful area to go ahead and do this. And especially when it comes closer to the summer, this is going to look way much better. We're going to be able to go ahead and create culture days. I know people were talking about maybe we could go ahead and do some grill out or stuff like that we can do in there. That is amazing. I want to go ahead and thank, but again, Ben and Brian for providing this. The address is there, but make sure that you reach out to your closest leader whenever you arrive, because there is security down there and we need to go ahead and make sure that you guys get brought up there. On top of it, this is another important one. Conventions are everything, but it's so original events. If you know, you know. And I love for every single person that is in here, we should go ahead and show up to Detroit. It's a Saturday, and we're planning to go ahead and get there on the 7th to the 9th. There's going to be training on that 7th, and then on Friday night, and there's going to be the event on the 8th. Now, look at the lineup in here. Look at who is going to be at this event. It's major that we become present. It's major that we get the trainings from individuals who have already allowed the results that you want to go ahead and create. If you guys are struggling with finding out how much it is to go ahead and take you out there, I found an Amtrak round trip train ticket for $84 on Amtrak. That is nothing compared to you renting or spending so much money on gas. And it will be like a 4-hour train ride, and you can do some work. You can invite, you can expand your horizon to the original out in Detroit. So that's beautiful to go ahead and actually understand that this is where we get to go ahead and do. I also wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little thing. Josh and I were talking about incentive. Incentive is everything. This is where we're encouraging you to and paying you out. Hold on, let me share this. We're helping you out to grow here in Chicago, not just by telling you, hey, this is what you got to do. No, this is what's going to go ahead and help you to become that monthly fee that you were talking about to get. You said, some of you guys were saying that you wanted to get 1,000 by friends. Some of you guys said 2,000 by friends. Some of $3,000 to $4,000 by friends. This can help you. And this is by the first week of February, right before the original, which is in Detroit. I want you guys to go ahead and know the person who brings the most guests will get $50. The first 3 gold members will get $100 to fund their live accounts. And I'm providing you a screenshot here at the bottom of the actual rank titles. And if you can, I actually have it on my phone as my screensaver, because this is how I was able to remember. I'm like, this is the rank that I want to have. because you got to know what your goal is, see it, envision it, and feel it every time, because feeling is the secret, right? So we wanted to go ahead and give this out to you guys. I know Ben and Brian, Josh and myself were talking about this when we're planning out the events, when we're planning out the dates, and we said this is the way that Chicago will grow. And we want to go ahead and congratulate you. We want to go ahead and grant you for all your hard work that we're going to go ahead and accomplish in the next 90 days. But for the first 30 days that you're running this up with us, this is the reward. And then after the Detroit, we'll make sure that there's another incentive run, because Mission 100 doesn't stop there. It continues to grow. And I love to go ahead and get Garrett in here, by before convention for the US convention. Matt Rosa actually announced it today on our leadership chat that we're going to have the Orlando convention on April. We don't have exact dates, but just be aware it will be in April. Okay, so just make sure you save those dates. Like I said, let me go ahead and share those dates again, because I know someone sent me a DM. Tuesdays, Thursdays, you have them there. They all start at 7. And if you cannot get there, but you have a guest, please call Josh, myself, even Ben and Brian as well. They're more than happy to go ahead and take your guest. We'll take care of him. We'll give him the information. We'll make sure they're closed out for you. Because I know sometimes life can be lifing, but we're here, but your business should not stop just because of life. We continue to go ahead and grow, and you have individuals here willing to help you. And the fact that Josh gave himself the opportunity out of his time to go ahead and tell you, hey, let's go ahead and run it up and invite individuals. This will help you to go ahead and get there. If you cannot make it there, believe me, we'll take care of your guest. All right. Josh, is there anything else that you want to add up to on this?
No, that was pretty much everything. What I would say as well, if any of you guys have people in Atlanta, next Saturday, myself, Garrett Roberts, China Bethley, and Alex Morton, Orrin Wright, Stevenson Lindor, we have an event in Atlanta, January 11th. So I'll be in Atlanta January 11th. If you want to connect me with any of your prospects, send me your enrollment link, and just send me their name and number. I'll connect with them, make sure that I meet up with them at the event, take care of them, all of that good stuff. I'll send the flyer in the Chicago chat if you guys want. But yeah, we will have an event in Atlanta. So if any of you guys have any people that you're networked with, connected with, or even if you want to kind of try to search through your social media, find some people, this is not an event that you want to miss. I don't remember the last event Alex Morton has done in the United States. So to be able to have Alex Morton in front of your guest in Atlanta, in front of the powerful, female speaker, China Bethley, that she is, Garrett Roberts, like I said, it's an amazing room that you will want to be in if you can make it. And if you can't make it, you definitely want to kind of plant a seed in your business by having somebody there, so I will just add that because that's where I will be next weekend.
Beautiful. I love that. Well, that's it for you guys, but I will start sending flyers and marketing stuff so you guys can go ahead and promote as well. So you have the info. I'm excited for every single one of you guys in here, because you guys are the leaders that you are meant to be at home, at work, and in business. So with that being said, on my end, you guys have a beautiful night, and I'll see you guys in the chats.
For sure. I'll add this too for anybody that can hear me. Understand, you guys, what we're doing in Chicago is not for me and Jess to be the end all and be all, you guys. For anybody that's in the community in Chicago that wants to step up, learn how to present, learn how to do certain things and be a part of the leadership in Chicago, like the floor is open too. I know it's going to get to the point to where some Thursdays I won't be able to make it because I have other events around the world. Jess won't be able to make it because of other events around the world. So I don't want you guys to look at yourself under an umbrella that that you're like you're stuck or something. So we're all equal. Just some of us may have a little bit more knowledge and experience to be able to kind of lead first, but we're looking for leaders. We're not looking to just mentor all of you guys into following us forever. You know, I want you guys to be able to have your own Chicago event that I'm pulling up to. You know, if you need me coming to an event or meet up with you and your friends, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's all still maintain our own individual leadership, and you know, really make this something big. So I appreciate you, Jess, for everything that you do, and I appreciate you guys for showing up to tonight's call. I hope you guys have a great night. Let's have an amazing year.